Passport bro faces 34 years for being arrested in Brazil.
Was at the downtown hotel. He described himself on social media profiles as a sex tourist. The text then includes a series of excerpts from a video.
As soon as they entered the room, the American, identified as Floyd Wallace Jr., 29, was arrested in the Liberdade neighborhood in downtown São Paulo. Today, we eat and game. He threw himself to the ground and was handcuffed. The operation was carried out by teams from the Homicide and Personal Protection Department in
This person is a sellout. This person misrepresents people that look like us. This is the kind of thing people will see and not help but think many are like this. I hope that's not the case, but let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. When we do stupid things, it affects all of us. So it becomes even harder because we have to overcompensate for all the negativity. Why? Looking like a complete idiot. Complete idiot. You go to a foreign country that's not yours and you set the tone like that. What do you think that's going to do to the future? To people that want to travel in the future? What do you think that's going to do? You don't really think about anything but yourself? That's why people that are extremely selfish are just the biggest red flags. They don't think of the consequences on not only their lives, but others. They have the freedom to do this now, but who knows in the next 10, 15 years? Why? Why? The perspective on North America will be different. United States in particular, when you see things like this. Why?
support of civil police officers from the state of Rio de Janeiro, according to information from the Child and Adolescent Police Station. The American is accused of raping and sexually exploiting several children.
He was accused. I'll give it a 50-50 benefit of the doubt. Why don't you put yourself in that situation? I know accusations happen all the time. It's something that is hard to avoid nowadays. But when you're putting yourself in that position, though, why? Because there's been many passport bros going there not accused. Or am I wrong? Let me know. I only know of two that did outlandish things, not in their ground, thinking that there won't be consequences. You can't do that. You can't go to a foreign country and just think that you can behave the way you behaved back in America or back wherever. You respect the country. If you go to someone's home, you respect it. Someone came over one day, I think this was like 10 years ago. They came here to this exact couch, put their foot on the table. I said, get your foot off the table. My brother looked at me like I was crazy. Get your foot off the table. And if he didn't do it, I would have picked his foot up and threw it off. You don't do that. You don't go to an environment that isn't yours and disrespect it. You don't do it. I don't stand for it.
In conducting their inspection of the hotel room where he was lodged, the police found a significant quantity of electronic equipment, including files containing child pornography. They also see...
It makes you look more guilty. It makes you look more guilty. Come on, bro. No, you're not even a bro. Come on. Come on. I am not going to be considered in that category. No. I'm an individual. You Americans are just different, man. Different. I'm not saying all, but far too many of you. Far too many of you. Your mindsets are different. You're very entitled. Very entitled. I've met very many Americans. I'm not saying all, but you guys have a false perception of reality. You think people owe you things. You think you're the most powerful. That power can go away. It's that false sense of entitlement that got him in this situation. That and his other issues.
Seized a variety of items such as pen drives, memory cards, a notebook, a computer, multiple cell phones, some stuffed animals.
Why don't you buy a book and read? Buy a book and read about, I don't know, the art of communication, laws of power. I don't know. Instead of child pornography. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? You need an older brother. You think this is my little brother will let him do this nonsense? I will call him out. I'll insult him if I have to. In some ways, bullying should be brought back. Because this is what you turn into. Pedophile. Allegedly. I'm not calling anybody anything, but still. This is inexcusable. Inexcusable. You're an adult. You're not a child. I sound harsh, but it's true. No more of this cookie cutter. It's raw and uncut.
A watch with an embedded camera, and various other telephone devices. At the start of December, law enforcement commenced an intelligence operation following a report from a ride-sharing driver. The driver stated that a user who had used a false name requested a ride with two minors.
Why?
During the ride, the man spoke with the...
This is one thing I know about women. If they want you, they'll come to you first. They'll come to you. They'll message first. They'll reach out first. They'll ask you out. They won't ask you for money. They'll call you when you don't want them to call you. They'll initiate. If you have to be jumping through hoops, buying... No. None. They don't like you. Get over it. Why should they like you anyway? You don't even like yourself. How do I know? I can look at you and tell. You don't take care of yourself. You don't hold yourself to a high standard. You don't respect yourself. Therefore, you disrespect not only your environment, but other people's environments. You can tell. You're going to a foreign country as an American. Don't you want to represent the country in a good light? Seriously. I work with the government. I cannot just be doing everything I want out there. Because even though I'm not in the workspace, outside of work, I represent the government. So I cannot be... I have to remember code of conduct. I have to remember ethics. Inside and outside of work. This is inexcusable. Why? You need a gym membership. You need to take courses. You need to keep yourself busy in other ways. Traveling for sex? Are you kidding me? It's become a thing now. People have been traveling forever, but now it's become about these dudes. I just think that if you're not universal, you go somewhere else, you give you the benefits of what you could have had wherever. You're trying to cheat the game. It's going to work against you one way or another and catch up to you.
Children who said they were going to meet an older man who didn't speak Portuguese.
It's crazy.
The girls couldn't explain how they knew him. That's when the civil police were contacted. On December 18th, the police identified a user who had requested another ride with 4 underage girls. During monitoring, agents identified that the American had traveled to São Paulo the previous Saturday and was planning to flee the country. This is where the teams established a perimeter to prevent his escape. A temporary arrest warrant was served for the crimes of rape of a vulnerable person. And
for all the Brazilians out there, we're truly sorry. I'm not American, I'm Canadian, but we're truly sorry for this nonsense. Desculpe por as pessoas americanos. It's like, it's inexcusable.
And facilitating the sexual exploitation of children. His passport was also seized. The investigation also revealed that the criminal had self-identified as a sex tourist on social media profiles. According to the civil police, Floyd is a U.S. citizen and has a channel on a video platform where he posts videos of himself resisting police approaches and being arrested in various states of his...
So this guy is 1 year younger than me. 1 year younger than me. You can really tell age is not maturity. Man, what are you doing, man? How many people... I have so much family in Cameroon. For those of you that don't know what Cameroon is, it's in Africa, and it's in West Africa. I have so much family there. The living situation right now over there is terrible. The roads are awful. The government is corrupt. And people there would dream to have the opportunity to be in the United States, to be in Canada, to be anywhere in North America where there's opportunities. This guy's here wasting time. Instead, he wants to have sex with little girls. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. You're lucky I'm not your older brother. I'll just slap the sense out of this guy so fast.
His native country, Porpover. The foreigner has a criminal record in more than 3 U.S. states for crimes such as resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and assaulting a police officer. The combined sentences could reach 34 years in prison. Investigations.
You're lucky they're not gonna... You're lucky they didn't do anything worse, to be honest. You're lucky. But your life is over. At 30 years old, 31, whatever your age is right now. I'm going to be 32 this coming year. So 31, I guess. Your life is basically over. So at 65 years old, you're out of prison. At that point, for people working in the government here, they're retired. They're basically retired. For those that didn't join early, in 16, 18, and so on. But anyways, that's it for my input. I said enough, I believe. And excuse the passion, but this is important. And more people should see this as an opportunity to learn from it, because wise people learn from other people's mistakes. You shouldn't make those mistakes yourself if you see other people doing it and you see the consequences. It shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be happening. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you next reaction video. God bless.